A profile in kindness. The night was calm and quiet. A man was walking alone in the dark. Suddenly, he heard some children crying. The sound came from a nearby hut. The man was curious. He saw a faint light coming from the hut. He came close to the hut. He listened carefully. The man heard a woman talking to the children. "Don't cry. The rice will be ready soon," she said. The man looked inside the hut. He asked the woman, "Why are the children crying?" The woman replied, "They are hungry. I have nothing to feed them." The man saw that water was boiling in a pot, but there was not a single grain of rice in it. He was surprised. He asked the woman, "Why, then, are you boiling water? My children will believe I am cooking food for them. Then they will stop crying," replied the woman. She hoped they would fall asleep and forget their hunger. Tears filled the eyes of the man. He at once went back to his house. He returned with food for the hungry children. He then promised to look after them throughout his life. This incident took place in Hooghly over 200 years ago. This kind man was Haji Muhammad Mohsin. Many poor people were helped by him. In 1732, Mohsin was born in a respectable family. His father, Haji Faizullah, was a rich merchant. In his childhood, Mohsin was taught by Maulavi Aga Siraji. He had a great influence on Mohsin. Mohsin had a large property. He used his riches for helping the poor. He looked after the sick and the needy. Mohsin was well read, too. He had knowledge of Arabic, Persian, and Sanskrit. One night, Mohsin was sleeping. A mild sound woke him up. He saw a stranger in his room. Mohsin caught him stealing. He asked him, "Why do you need to steal? Can you not lead an honest life?" The stranger replied, "I have no work. There is no food in my house. My children are crying. I steal to find food for them. Please forgive me." He broke down in tears. Mohsin felt sad for the man. He went to his house. He saw that the man had told him the truth. He gave him money to start a business. He promised to give him more money later, if needed. Mohsin dedicated his life in spreading education among the Muslims. The income of his property was spent in charity. The poor looked upon him as their savior. Hooghly Mohsin College is named after him. Mohsin passed away in 1812. This great son of Bengal is still remembered with reverence. Like, subscribe, share.